Motorola Edge. Best phone $799. 4,800 mAh battery, unlocked, made for US by Motorola, 8/512GB, 50MP camera, Cosmos Blue. It would be understandable if you thought of the Motorola Edge as a slightly stripped-down version of the Motorola Edge Plus. The phone makers return to the world of flagship devices. Gone is the more powerful processor and camera, and Motorola has shrunk the battery. In exchange, you get a phone that's $300 cheaper and no longer tied to Verizon's cellular network. While some trade-offs are definitely on display here for the lower price and the freedom of having an unlocked phone, our Motorola Edge review found a device that's more than just a light version of its more feature-packed sibling. In one key area of our testing, the Edge actually bested the Edge Plus, though sadly one of the major flaws from the more expensive flagship device remain on display here. Motorola Edge review, pricing and availability. The Motorola Edge costs $699 and is available unlocked through Motorola, opens a new tab, Amazon, opens a new tab, Best Buy, opens a new tab, and B&H Photo, opens a new tab. You can use the Motorola Edge with any wireless carrier. At $699, that places the Motorola Edge squarely in the category of mid-range 5G-capable handset that aren't as pricey as today's best 5G phones, like, say, the Motorola Edge Plus. The Motorola Edge shares a price with the Samsung Galaxy A71 5G, and it's $100 more than the LG Velvet. Motorola Edge review, design. From afar, the Motorola Edge looks very stylish, with a distinctive curved display and a look that's indistinguishable from a premium phone. Pick the device up, though, and give the back a tap. That's clearly a plastic frame, which Motorola has turned to as a way to reduce the cost from the more premium Edge Plus. It's not a trade-off that really bothers me, though my solar black review units seem to smudge fairly easily. Motorola Edge review, display. That marquee feature would be the Motorola Edge's 90Hz refresh rate, a speed it shares with the more expensive Edge Plus. While other phones offer even faster refresh rates, the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra and OnePlus 8 Pro both refresh at 120Hz rates. It's not often a feature you see in phones that cost less than $700. The standard OnePlus 8 also has a 90Hz refresh rate, as does the OnePlus Nord, though that latter phone isn't available in the US. Motorola Edge cameras. One of the areas Motorola has scaled back from the Motorola Edge Plus can be found with the cameras included on the Motorola Edge. Instead of the plus 108-megapixel sensor, the same one found on the Galaxy S20 Ultra, the Motorola Edge features a 64MP main camera. Other optics include a 16MP ultra-wide-angle camera, an 8MP telephoto lens with a 2x optical zoom and a time-of-flight sensor. Motorola Edge review, performance. Unlike the Motorola Edge Plus, which features the powerful Snapdragon 865 chipset, the Motorola Edge turns to the Snapdragon 765, which has less processing oomph. It's a cost-cutting move that allows the phone to still provide 5G connectivity. There's a 5G modem included in the Snapdragon 765 system-on-chip, so it's a processor found on a lot of phones that want to offer 5G without also featuring a high price tag. Motorola Edge review, battery and charging. Advertisement. The Motorola Edge Plus enjoys a huge 5,000 mAh battery, which translated to a time of 10 hours and 55 minutes on our battery test, nearly good enough to land on our best phone battery life list of the longest-lasting devices. The Motorola Edge may have a smaller battery at 4,500 mAh, but it still lasted much longer on a charge, holding out for 12 hours and 12 minutes on that same test, which involves continuous web surfing over cellular. Typically we use T-Mobile's network, but because of my current location in coronavirus lockdown, I had to use Verizon. Motorola Edge review, software and special features. If you've ever used a Motorola phone before, you'll be familiar with the MyUX interface the Motorola Edge features on top of Android 10, and that's a good thing. Motorola takes a light hand with Android, adding features that are largely useful, such as the Moto actions that simplify tasks like turning on the phone's flashlight, 2 chopping motions, or taking screenshots. Touch the screen with 3 fingers. Motorola Edge Review, Verdict. The Motorola Edge delivers a lot of value for the money, retaining some of the better features of the Motorola Edge Plus, such as its colorful display, 90Hz refresh rate and 5G compatibility. But it also does things the Edge Plus can't, like last a while on a charge and free you up to take your phone to the carrier of your choice.